So, something that I'm thinking about randomly is Once Upon a Time. I mean, it's a good fandom, right? I like what they did with, first, I love what they did with the sleeping curse having a side effect, having a traumatic effect on them. I like that. That was logical, it made sense. I did like the character of Aurora. I'm going to be honest. I like Aurora in Once Upon a Time. Because, yeah, she's haughty at first. But that's kind of like, I don't blame her. What I do like about her, though, as a character, or not as a character, I like that, I don't know, I like her character. She's not a horrible character. And, like, yeah, she's kind of oblivious sometimes. It was kind of an idiot about Mulan, whatever. Was she a horrible character? No. Hell, I like her more than I like Snow. And I hate Snow White so much. Like, I have like, she is self-righteous as all shit. I hate her. What I do, however, another aspect of the show I like to think about is Rumple. And how I hate Peter Pan, and I haven't even really fully watched Once Upon a Time yet. But I hate Peter Pan so much. Simply because, like, because I've been spoiled by my mother on this. Like, I know a little bit more. Because I'm pretty sure he is the cause of everything happening. Like, Rumple orchestrated a whole lot of shit that kind of led to the curse and all of that. And, like, yeah, I don't think that had Peter not done that, had Peter not done what he did, I really don't think Rumple would have done that. Because you see why he leaves the front lines of the battle that he did. Why he did that is he wanted to be there for his son. I granted hands up and trying to front hard to be there for his son, like his father wasn't for him, to actually be a parent. But in the process of that, he loses his son anyway. And yeah, he becomes his father in that sense. And I like that because it kind of speaks about generational trauma. Something I do like is watching Rumple and Regina want so badly to not be what their parent was to them, wanted to be better than their parent was, and in the process kind of doing what they did and becoming them a little bit. Now obviously Regina didn't do that fully. But if you look in the thing, it mentions like shows like how generational trauma affects people. Like how even though you want so badly to not be your parent, if you don't get help when you become a parent yourself, sometimes the victim becomes the abuser in that sense. And I really like how that is shown, because it's true. Like, and now granted, there's so many characters in Once Upon a Time that I have an intense problem with. Like, I don't like Granny because she fully just very much lied to her granddaughter. Like, I understand her intentions were pure. She had good intentions. Like, same with Rumple leaving the front lines for her balefire. But, like, she was the reason Peter died. Like, had she actually told Red the truth, Red would have been careful. She wouldn't have killed Peter. And, like, the Rumple thing is a whole issue. I feel bad for Belle. Like, so far, all of my scenes with Belle are like, Belle, honey, no. Stop that. But that's not gonna go well for you. Something I do, however, kind of think about is I hate how quickly Henry turned on Regina. Like, that was his mother. She kissed his freaking bruised knees. She helped him up. She was his mother. Until he got that damn book, and then all of the fact that she was his mother, and fucking raised him, loved him, adored him, gave him a life better than what she had. And that was thrown away because he found a fucking book? Like, no. And yeah, Regina wasn't perfect, but she wasn't fucking evil. She was broken. Hurt people. Same reason why I hate, and like, stupidly, if Regina has been a man, I guarantee you, she would not have been written as evil. Like, I've seen, it's a double standard. Like, I've seen, and the stupid thing is, if Regina was capable of having biological children, I guarantee you, Snow would judge him or her the same way that, like, judge her as evil, judge that kid as evil, despite not being evil. Because evil is not born, it's made. And the stupid thing is, if we were to judge people by who their parents were, I really don't think Snow would get that. Would be in the greatest light either, because her brother was kind of a hypocritical asshole. Was kind of an ass to Cora. Was super bitchy, you know? And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if it's canon if Leopold ever, trigger warning, sexual assault, rape. If that triggers you, fuck off. Or not fuck off, skip ahead. But I don't know if it's canon that Leopold ever raped her or did that. But, like, if you look at kings, how men were back then, it's not too far-fetched. And I'm going to be honest, Leopold seems like the type. Because Regina could not have been more than 19. And I believe Snow says in later seasons she was 11 when she told that. And that enrages me, because Regina was barely an adult herself. She was still basically a child. And the fact that Leopold was willing to marry her simply because, like, no, that pisses me off. Leopold's a piece of shit. And let's be real, if we were to judge people by who they were, like who their parents were, Snow would not be in the best light either. I don't like Snow. I mentioned it earlier, I hate her. I'm going to be completely honest there. I'm going to be honest, I don't like Captain Guyliner either. I don't like him. I'm going to be honest. Might just be because I ship Swan Queen. I do not like him. Like, he just, murdery. Don't like him. He's kind of a twat face. He stole another man's wife. Now, man, like, mind you, Milo was an asshole for leaving not only her child, but her husband, simply because, like, no, she was a dick for that. Just get a fucking divorce. Don't be a piece of shit. I am going to be completely honest, though. I wish that Cora had actually been on her heart back and not died immediately after. So she could be a mother to Regina. So she could be a mother to Zelena. Like, Regina deserved the chance to have the mother she wanted as a kid. The mother she needed. And the fact that Snow fucking took that from her, like, it pisses me off, let's be real. Yeah. Now, granted, the entire show is just a whole mess of what? I'm also going to be completely honest. I don't really like somebody. I like Mulan. She's fun and kind of a badass. Very cool. I like her. And also, Ruby is one of my favorite characters. Simply, I love her. She's just fucking amazing. Let's be real. I love her. I adore her. We love Ruby in this household. I don't know. I like her. She's an interesting character. I'm going to be completely honest. I really like the twist. And I do love kind of hearing characters and figuring out exactly where their story is from. Like when found out their boyfriend's named Peter, right? And Yadzin. I originally thought he was not Peter from Peter and the Wolf, which is the story he's actually from, but Peter from Boy Who Cried Wolf, which is a fable parents use to tell their kids not to lie. Common fable. I've heard it. Most kids, yeah. But and I found out I was wrong, so I'm like, cool, that makes sense. That's interesting. So I'm just kind of like figuring out exactly what a character story is from. Character is, even like from their story and whatever. And I just kind of like that because it's just very interesting to think about. I don't know.